always put in a high-risk pool. So, and many insurance companies would not even consider insuring me. But those that did, the price or the cost of the insurance was so exorbitant that we truly could not afford to insure me. Well, for a month supply of pump supplies, and there again, I would purchase those, but I would literally have to try and stretch it out as long as possible. Under the guidelines, if that's the correct word, you're supposed to change your pump every 3 days. Gosh, I would stretch it out to 5 days if I could, which is horrible. You shouldn't do that, but I did. So let's see, the pump supplies for a month are about between $450 and $500. The insulin is about $400 per month. The test supplies, test strips for my blood glucose tests are about at least $100. Oh, they're probably more than that. Probably about $150 a month, for the strips themselves. So, there you go. It's like over $1,000 just, and that's just the basics. I'm not talking about other little things that I should do and do now. But
that was before?
This was before.
And what about now?
Oh, now it's very reasonable. I don't, I do have co-pays, so I pay, maybe for my test pump supplies and test strips combined. I pay about $70.
Okay.
How dare they, cut us off at a limb to say this is the way it needs to be? Do we all agree that the ACA could be better? Sure, even the politicians agree with that. But it is so much better than it used to be. And I actually had a really bad situation. And I was in the hospital, and I almost lost my life. So if I hadn't had the insurance through the ACA, I wouldn't be here to talk about this. And I know there are a lot of people out there with that story, so I'm not the only one. But it happened again 6 months or 5 months later. And again, it was pretty devastating. So I have now told my husband, if this act goes through, if this new bill goes through, if anything like that happens again, I don't want any services. Because I'm not going to have my family go bankrupt to try to pay off medical bills to keep me going. Just not going to do it. So that's my take on that. Take action. Keep fighting against repealing the ACA. Contact Congress people opposed to it, even if they're outside your district. Attend town halls, call, fax, email them. Participate in marches, and request one-on-one meetings.